65 people were surveyed asking if they liked Coke or Pepsi. 9 people said they liked both, 31 people said they liked Coke, and 38 people said they liked Pepsi. So draw a Venn diagram to illustrate the results, and also answer this question: how many people said they didn't like either one? Now this one looks a little bit tricky, right? Because, okay, wait a minute, 65 people were surveyed, but if 31 people said they like Coke and 38 people said they like Pepsi, that's 69 people total, right? But plus the 9, okay, so what's going on here? Right? And the idea is that the wording does get a little bit tricky, right? But if we understand, this chapter or this section about sets, okay, then we can get a better idea here. Okay, and the idea is that these sets or these circles, they can overlap, right? So for example, let's say this circle, okay, represents all the people who said they like Coke. And then this circle here represents all the people who said that they like Pepsi. And you notice that, wait a minute, there's some overlap here, okay? So that's these 9 people, right? 9 people said that they like both. So we'll put those 9 right there in the middle. And here's where it gets a little bit tricky, right? 31 people said that they like Coke, okay? But remember, this 31 people represents everybody within the circle. You don't want to put a 31 here, okay? That would be incorrect. Okay, so what do we want to do then? Okay, remember, the whole circle for Coke, that should represent all 31 people. Okay, so well, 31 minus 9 is 22. Okay, so these 22 like Coke, okay, but not Pepsi. And notice that these 9 people, well, they like Coke, they also like Pepsi as well, right? But wouldn't you agree that, well, there's 31 people total who said, you know what, I like Coke. Okay, so what about the Pepsi then? Well, 38 people said they like Pepsi, but remember, that should be the whole total here. So 38 minus 9, then that gives us a 29 here. Okay. Now wait a minute. Right. Let's add these 3 numbers together, right? So 22 plus 9 plus 29. Okay, that equals 60. But wait a minute, 65 people were surveyed. So what does that mean? Okay. It means that those 5 people, right? They're the ones who said, you know, I don't like Coke or Pepsi. Okay, so this should give us the 5 right here. So whenever we're doing the survey problems with the Venn diagrams, okay, it can get very confusing if you just put the numbers, right? Like in this case, you don't want to put a 31 here and a 38 here, okay? Well, we can see right away that the numbers don't add up, okay? So you have to approach this, okay, understanding that, well, there can be some overlap, okay? And the wording does get a little bit tricky, okay? But as long as we fill in the middle part first, right, the intersection or where they overlap, okay, then we've got to make sure that we don't count these people twice.